Happy Halloween, Atlanta. We're with Squash Blossom Kitchen's Catering. I'm Christine Roberts.
And I'm Katy Watson. Today we're making a spooky spiderweb themed pumpkin roll with a chai spice mascarpone cream. The ingredients are heavy cream, mascarpone, chai tea, powdered sugar, flour, baking soda, baking powder and salt, pumpkin pie spice, brown sugar, pumpkin, sugar, vanilla, cocoa powder, and eggs. Now to begin, we're going to infuse our heavy cream with the warm, delicious flavors of chai tea. So I'm going to take our cream and heat it over a low heat in a small saucepan. And then I'm going to remove it from the heat and put in 1 or 2 chai spice tea bags. Let that infuse for a couple minutes, remove the tea bags, and then we're going to chill this cream until it's really cold.
While the cream is chilling, we're going to start on our cake batter. This is a pretty traditional recipe where we're going to combine the dry ingredients and the wet ingredients and then mix them together. Next, I'm going to combine the wet ingredients with the sugar. Now we're going to add the eggs and then we're going to blend it until it's nice and smooth. Finally, I'm going to add the dry ingredients to the wet ones and mix it just until combined.
Okay, it's time to make our spooky spiderweb design. We're going to take a little bit of our batter and we're going to add to this some cocoa powder. Now I'm using Dutch processed cocoa powder because it has a really nice dark color that's going to give it a great contrast against the orange pumpkin batter. Now you want to make sure that you sift your cocoa powder before you add it to the batter because you don't want to have any lumps in there that could clog up your piping tip. So you can see the beautiful color, and it's going to also have a nice little bit of a chocolatey flavor. And I'm going to pour this into a piping bottle. You could certainly use a piping bag, or you could even just use a plastic bag that you snip the corner off of. And I'm just going to freehand pipe a spiderweb, and of course you could do any design you like. Okay, we've piped our spiderweb design. Now I'm going to stick this into the oven, which has been preheated to 375 degrees, just for a quick 1 or 2 minutes, and that's going to help set the design so that we can put the rest of the batter on top.
Here we have our par-baked spiderweb, and we're just going to pour the rest of our pumpkin cake batter on top of it, being very careful not to disturb the brown webbing. Okay. Now we're just going to pop this back in the oven for another 15 to 18 minutes. The filling is super simple. We're just going to blend our mascarpone with the chilled cream and powdered sugar.
Okay, now I've let the cake cool just enough so that it's still warm, but I can handle it. And I'm going to start at one end and begin rolling. And again, you want to get a nice tight roll. Okay, well our cake has cooled, so we're now going to unroll it, fill it with our cream, and then re-roll it. And because it's cooled in the rolled shape, it's going to hold that shape.
I'm going to go ahead and evenly spread our filling over the cake, trying to seal up any breaks with the filling.
Christine did a great job of spreading our cream, and now we're going to roll up our cake. Just very gently and slowly. And because it was already rolled previously, it will go back into that shape. And you can see our spiderweb design. We're going to transfer this to a platter and then let it set up in the refrigerator for a few hours.
Our spooky spiderweb roll has chilled and is ready to slice.
We hope you have a very happy and spooky Halloween, Atlanta. I'm Katy Watson.
And I'm Christine Roberts.